So I walk into a 7-Eleven, right? And I see a beautiful girl and I say, forgive me, but you look wonderful. Like a perfect 10, dressed to the nines, no two ways about it. Are you single? And she said, I'm 8. No, she didn't say that. She said, I'm separated. Divorcee. I got there. Okay. That was a close one. I said, ooh, a divorcee. I'm 1, 2. And she said, ooh, that's nice. What's your 9 to 5? I thought of a lie, and I said, I'm a spy. I'm a lieutenant in the secret ancient army. She bought it, and she goes, ooh, that's 6E, like 007. I said, great. I go, all right. Just like James Bond, I thought, yeah, okay, you only live once. So I asked her out, and she said yes. Turns out she actually lives only about a block away from my house. I remember her address. It was one stop sign away from, it was 2 doors after the stop sign, and it was 4 doors. Her address wasn't important, okay? What was important is that I brought her red tulips. Yeah. And she said, hey, I have 3 dresses. I want you to pick one. There's a red one and a blue one and a yellow one. And I said, I really don't care. Wear the yellow one. Actually, you know what? Wear the red one. I like it. It looks like a tutu. So we get in my car. I drive a Porsche Ford Explorer 4-door, and I'm like, hey, what do you want to do? We can do anything. We could cuddle up, watch some YouTube videos like of Justin Flom. She goes, I don't know who that is. So we go out to Burgers, 5 Guys, and when we're done, after we ate, I said, hey, what do you think about some 50 Cent? And she goes, I'm really more of a Tupac girl. And I said, okay. Well, it was still early. It was only like 8:70 p.m. and we went back to my house and we started to play some Twister. And as I was twisting myself to some yellow, I thought to myself, I was twisting myself to some blue. And I thought to myself, you know, I'm really drawn to this girl. So I decided to shoot my shot, and I went in and I tenderly kissed her on the forehead. And she backed away. She gave me a high five, and she turned to me. She said, we can't do this. And I said, why not? And she said, I just saw your 23andMe, and we are related. And I said, ooh, no. And that's the wild story of how I almost went on a date with my cousin.